Alright, so we have another project. Now, it's another one of like my family kind of projects. This green EK that you see right here, we bought for my brother, like, it's probably been 4 years now. And it was a single cam. We paid like 600 bucks for it. And we drove it for a while, and then it developed a misfire, and some other stuff happened, and then we just started getting ready for a B-Series swap. And we ended up buying a complete B16 swap from a friend of ours, and it was still in the car, and probably 6 or 7 months ago, the swap went missing. The whole car went missing. So I'm not really a salty person. I don't really care. I take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, it's like $800 that we lost out on, but it is what it is. So we've been sitting on our car. We just took the motor out of it recently, and I was a friend of my dad's owns a tow company, and I was driving by the other day, and I saw a Civic front end, and I was like, And then at the time, my buddy worked there, and Bill, he messaged me, and he's like, hey, there's a Civic here. And he sent me a picture, and I said, hey, what motor's in it? So then he sent me a picture, and turned out that it has a JDM B20B. It seems like I'm pretty sure DC4 is a LS transmission. It's got Hasport mounts. I see an XTD clutch sticker, so I'm guessing it's got a new clutch. It's got an AEM rail, but from what I can tell, they were, from what I was told, they were on their way to Simply Clean, and a lady fell asleep at the wheel in one of those Kia SUVs, and it got hit pretty hard. So let me show you guys what we're working with. So like I said, it's a 99 2000. It's got a cool little lip on it. We'll probably swap over to my brother's car. It looks like when they wrecked it, they came, and when they decided that they were no longer going to use it, they took the header. Seems like they took the intake pipe. I haven't gotten much farther in, but it's got Hasport mounts, JDM B20, it's got AEM rail, OBD1 injectors. What else? It's got these super cool stancy wheels, and I think it's on eBay coils. I'm pretty sure. It's hard to tell, but it was hit really hard. I hope these people are okay. Judging by the windshield banner, Long Live Quest, I know a guy recently passed away, and he had a decent following, and I know a couple of the people that were good friends with him. So I'm guessing this is one of the people that are pretty cool with him, and they're local. He even left his tag. If you see this video and you want your tag, just shoot me a message and I will bring you your tag. But it got hit pretty hard. The whole rear end is tweaked over from how hard it was hit. But it looks like 3 of the 4 wheels are good. It sucks because it looks like it had brand new tires on it too at some, I guess right before or when he got the wheels or something. Yeah, the tires are meaty. So the game plan is take everything that you see here and put in my brother's car. Now my brother already bought hard race mounts. He bought Hasport, I want to say Hasport EK shift linkage. He bought a fast line shifter and some other stuff. So I think I'm going to use the billet Hasport mounts rather than the hard race ones. And other than that, I'll have an EK shift linkage, an extra one because we're going to use the one from his car. But I think that's it. We're basically, probably tonight, I'm gonna start on ripping all of this stuff out, get the swap out, because as you can see, I have plenty of cars in here right now. So this one comes with a certificate of destruction, so I'm gonna pull everything I need out of it, and I will probably end up there's literally a scrapyard right on the other side of the railroad tracks from my shop. So we will be taking everything out of it. Wheels, suspension, looks like it's got some camber kits. I don't know what it's got for camber kits up front. The headlights, just all the stuff that's usable, and then everything else is going to the scrapyard. So we're back at it again. Today's game plan, we're gonna get the swap out. We're gonna try to make an itemized list of what we need to put everything from this EK into that EK. And then whatever's left over will be for sale. I'm gonna try to strip it as much as I can and then scrap the shell. It had a really hard rear impact, and my room, my space is very valuable, and it's taking up a lot of room, so I'm going to try to get this knocked out as soon as possible. Lee was here, and he got the wiring harness off, and he got a lot of the accessories off, so pretty much all I have to do is pull the axles and pull the swap out. And I'm going to roll Lee's car forward, pull the motor and tranny out, and try to just do one swift move and only lift the motor once. And just put it straight from here into there. So I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse and let's get started. So I started taking the axles out, and I got the wheels off, and I peeked down in there, and this thing has MPC 2-inch drop forks. So I got the other side out already. I don't know whether it is. I don't think I'll be using them because I'm not much of like a stance guy. But if anybody needs them and they aren't sold anytime soon, I'll take like, I don't know, they go for like $260 online. So I'll be happy with whatever, probably like $150 plus shipping. I don't know, shoot me a message if you're interested. So we got everything disconnected. Lee showed up to give me a hand. It was just perfect timing. Maybe if we jack it up a little bit, it'll, oh no, maybe there's too much pressure on it. Now try it. Yo, swap's about to come out. So we got the swap out. We took the old T-bracket off because we have this T-bracket, which, I mean, it's probably not any sort of an upgrade, but we have it, so we're gonna use it. So we're gonna throw this on there. We got the transmission mount and the rear mount in. We just have to swap over the bracket from the other car, and we're just gonna swap this puppy in. With this car, we don't really care too much about the engine bay or stuff or anything, because it's literally just going to be a daily driver, nothing fancy. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video on the green EK. Next video, we're going to, I have to go pick up the header for it. I think Lee has a header. So we're going to get the header for it. We are going to get the axles in. We are going to get all the wiring done. I have to figure out, if you guys know, actually, if anybody watching this knows, which bracket do I need in order to run the D-Series power steering pump? Or do I change the power steering pump? As well as the AC compressor, because this car had both power steering and AC, and I would like to retain them because it is going to be a daily driver. It's going to be a car that gets driven from Daytona to Orlando a lot. So I'm going to try to retain as much of the factory stuff as possible, including cruise control. So going to do a little research on that stuff, but in the next video, she should be running. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.